When you enter the City Heights home of Mahira Assad, you're greeted with Turkish coffee, and you're invited to sit, sip, and snack on sweets while her husband, Yahia, shares stories and their children listen. The family of 5 is from Syria. They were resettled in San Diego after escaping their country's civil war. The exchange of food is a sign of friendship and respect in his country's culture, Yahia explained through a translator. But it's been a long time since he's been able to engage in the custom. Friend Lina Abi Samra says when the family first fled Syria and landed in the neighboring country, Jordan, they felt like strangers. Yahia worked to afford a place and avoid the harsh conditions of a refugee camp, but didn't connect with the community.
He
had told us before that he'd been in Jordan for 2.5 years. Nobody invited them to their home,
But here in San Diego, thousands of miles away from the Middle East, Yahia tells Abi Samra he feels welcome.
I feel that I am a human being now. Before I felt like I wasn't, there was no dignity. I didn't feel like a human being. I felt like nothing. And now here I feel like I have some value as a human being.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Part of that is because of people like Mike Lanz. He's the CEO of Hire a Helper, a company that finds someone to help you move.
Hello.
It bussed the family of 5 and other Syrian refugees to his Oceanside offices for a Thanksgiving potluck.
Just hang out with them and eat with them and play with their kids. Then, we can do our little part to, helping bring them into our culture and welcome them.
Another group, Hearts for Refugees, a local branch of the Syrian Community Network, raised money to buy Syrian families Thanksgiving meals. The organization arranged for San Diegans to bring the meals directly to the refugees' homes, giving them a chance to meet.
Food is sort of like the ultimate icebreaker.
David Lubell of the nonprofit Welcoming America says actions like these are key to helping newcomers feel comfortable. His organization encourages communities to become more inclusive and has a partnership with the White House.
It breaks the tension that might exist when people don't know each other or understand each other, because everybody understands food.
Glenn says breaking that tension is particularly important right now. San Diego has welcomed hundreds of Syrian refugees out of the 10,000 allowed in the country this year. But President-elect Donald Trump and other Republicans have called for a ban.
There's just a lot of fear in the country right now on what's going to happen with them, if the borders are going to get shut. And we felt like, in general, if we could just help open people's eyes to, these are real people who have been through, tremendously traumatic experience.
The Assad family says it is grateful for the chance after what it endured in Syria. Abi Samra says Yahia's home was shelled and possibly gassed before he was detained for about a year.
After a year, I was released. My daughter, when I saw my daughter, she ran away from me. She did not recognize me. I was so unrecognizable with all the torture and the beatings I had received.
Now safely in San Diego, the children are enrolled in school. Yahia's searching for a job, although it's tough without a car. And friends are encouraging Mahira to put her culinary skills to work.
This is how we do it.
At Hire a Helper's potluck, the family circle of friends continues to grow. Through translators, they talk, laugh, dine, and engage in their host's traditions. Just before the meal, a pastor recited a Christian prayer. Yahia, a Muslim, rose to his feet and bowed his head. Tarryn Mento, KPBS News.
نشارك مع أصحابنا